Okay, we are here live, and I'm Theda Blackwood with Theorem, and I am here with Helen Stern, and she's going to tell us about her hair story. So, Helen, tell me about you.
Well, I'm an almost 70-year-old who has been dealing with thinning hair. And it's been to the point where I would do my hair in the morning, look in the sink, and there would be lots of little hairs, and it would just be falling out. I used to have my hair about shoulder length, but as it thinned, it just got limper, and no volume, no staying power. By the end of the day, it would just be strands. I've tried Nioxin. That didn't seem to help. It's, when I lived in Florida, my hairdresser used to recommend it to all of her older clients. I feel weird thinking that I now fit into that category.
You're a young 70.
But I used to color my hair and do highlights to try and push volume into it, and none of that seemed to help. And a friend of mine, Becky Bright, mentioned Theorem about beginning of October, I think right after you launched. And I said, at this point, it can't hurt. So I decided to give it a try. I signed on and ordered the starter kit, which was the sugar pie, square root and density, and have been using the square root and density faithfully. The sugar pie, my hair's fine. It doesn't frizz.
Right.
So I didn't need that. It sits to the side. Maybe someday it'll be enough that I'll need it. But I was dealing with a large bald spot right in here, very pink.
It looks very full right now.
And also in here, I had that receding hairline, which was giving me this wonderful little widow's thing going on. The square root, I used probably 6 to 8 squirts of it after I towel dry after the shower, and then massage it in real well. Take probably maybe a ½ squirt out of the density, put it in both my hands and rub it all through. Try and kind of decide how I'm going to wear it that day. And then I blow dry it with a diffuser. And that was the part that was going to be hard for me to wrangle with, because the heat had caused a lot of damage to my hair in the past.
But density is heat activated.
It's heat activated. My hair doesn't feel that stiff, crunchy feel. It feels soft. It styles great. I've gone from a very short curly do to being able to let it grow, and at the end of the day, it still looks.
That's fantastic.
Like it looked when I started the day, which for me was a big deal.
Yeah. So having, you said to me earlier that you're getting compliments now on your hair.
I'm actually, my boss couldn't quite pin it down, but she said it definitely looked different. My hairdresser could not over, like, you're letting it grow. And I'm like, I'm trying to. She's, yeah, but you've tried to before and it's never gone this far. This is great. And the ends, she couldn't get over the fact that, despite the fact that I was blow drying it, the ends were in great shape. So all she did was
trim it on the back.
Trim up the back.
That's fantastic.
And she didn't even charge me. So
that's awesome.
Complain about that.
Well, this gives a lot of people a lot of hope for kind of helping their hair problems. And I guess, doesn't that make you feel more confident when you walk out the door now that you don't have the...
Well, it does. It makes me feel like I look put together, as opposed to this curly mess that I was trying to create to cover those bald spots.
Yeah.
In this area here, and I don't know if I
Yeah.
can get close enough to the camera, but there I can see,
I have them too.
yeah, those nice, wonderful little hairs are growing
Yeah.
back.
My hairline's changed too.
And there's nothing in the sink.
That's awesome. That is so
I mean,
awesome.
when I
That
do
makes me
my
so
hair
happy.
in the morning, I have this expectation of having to clean out that sink,
That's awesome.
and I don't.
Yay!
It's
Well-
just like, wow.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your hair story. I'm going to stop the recording and we'll stay on and chat. Thank you, Helen.
Sounds good.